Creativity to me is a necessity. I must go through all the challenges it faces to be a creative, to live a fully creative life and thrive and survive off it. It's not easy, and it hasn't been for myself. It's like even now I have to have other means to support my creativity, but I must follow my truth, and my truth is the all-encompassing creative life, whether that's photography, music, running iamVibes as a business and making that a creative, enjoyable journey. It's a lonely path that you take being a creative, because you learn to tap into your higher self, the highest levels of sensitivity, and you start to see the world in a unique way, and that can be lonely and challenging at times. And we must always push forward, finding our truth and staying within that, even though society doesn't necessarily enable us or make it easy for us, because ultimately if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So for me it's a necessity. I must do it day in, day out. I must find my truth, and if I fall off the path or sway off the path, I must come back to that truth all the time and do everything I can to live a fully creative life. We are all naturally creative, but you see as you go through life how we forget how creative we are. Some people go through traumas, other people have it drilled out of them through being in school, and society isn't shaped in the most creative way. And that's why it's important, I think, for every person who even doesn't think they're creative to remind themselves of how creative they are. And, through meditation, yoga, reading, spending time in nature, seeing how you are a reflection of nature and how creative you are. When you spend a lot of time in nature and woodlands, you see how it's constantly creating, it's constantly evolving, moving, birthing, dying. You must realize that you are a reflection of that, and you must learn the creative flows in which are constantly going through you. And then you move on from that, and you realize that you are a vessel of inspiration. You have the ability to feel your births and deaths constantly, and learn to spread that message, and learn that you birth light all the time through creative endeavors, and how important it is to share that. Even doing these videos, I have to come out of my shell and be transparent and vulnerable. And for me, that is a necessity. It's to constantly create to birth, create to die, and peel back the layers. And that's a necessity for me. Find truth and give truth and share. So creativity is a necessity to me, to live, to survive, to thrive.